I saw some requests asking how to cut out stamped images with a Brother Scan and Cut, so I figured I'd show you how. The model I have is the CM350. I think they're pretty much all the same as far as how you do it, so it should work for any of them. You can see that I usually cut out all my stamped images. You can choose to have a border or not, but I like the borders. So the first thing you're going to do is put your image on your mat. And I taped mine down just because I hate the Scan and Cut mats. You might have better luck, but for me, they never stick, even brand new out of the package. So I use painter's tape because it's cheap and you can rip it and it comes off easy. It doesn't stick to the paper very well, so you don't have to worry about it ripping the paper, but it does keep it on the mat good. So once you get that on there, the first thing you're going to do is turn on your machine. And I'm sorry, I'm using a backup light so you can see all the dust in my house, but that's okay. And when this starts, you don't have to watch all this. You can hit home and it'll ask you the carriage and mat will removed. Move to the initial position, you just hit OK. And then you take your mat and you line it up and you hit this button right here. And then this is where some people get confused. You're going to scan it because you want it to take what's on the mat since you're not using a computer. So you hit scan, and since you're cutting what's going to be on the mat and not the computer, you hit direct cut. And it's going to save it to the machine, and then you hit start. And it'll scan it in. You can see I've did a ton. And once it's scanned, you can use the little tool it came with. You can or you can't. It's totally up to you. And I wrote my name on there too so you could see how it picks up different images. It's actually going to pick up my tape on this, so I didn't think that through very well. But you just select, so make sure your image is in the cutting area. And you hit OK. And you can see where it picked up the image and my name. If you click the plus symbol, you can click on that so to see if it completely outlined your image, because sometimes on the Scan and Cut it'll cut out little things, like sometimes it won't select or horn, it'll cut that off, but as you can see in the picture it has went completely around it. So you hit that. Now if you were just wanting to cut directly on her, you'd hit OK, which you're going to do anyways. And then if you want a border around her, which I do, I like the border, so you hit that. I always do the 0.4. So once you hit that, you can hit OK. And then it'll show it, it'll change it. And I did my name so you could see how it picks up both of them and not just one. If you didn't want that other one in there, when you selected it, you would just crop that out. So then you hit OK. And it's going to ask you if you want to draw or cut. If you put the pen in, you could draw the outline of her if you wanted to. I want to cut, so you're going to hit cut. And then you're going to hit start. And it moves really fast. So, and this is why you tape it down, because it does move fast. I never can get it to stay on the mat if I don't tape it. And I don't want to color something and then I get destroyed because it wasn't taped. So once you're done, you hit this button to unload your mat, and it'll tell you it's going to move the position. And then let me see if I can do this one-handed. So you can see my name got cut out with the border, and then it's hard doing this one-handed, but I kick that. And that cut her out. And that's all there is to it.